What's up? We back with another edition of the best podcast you never heard of, The Conceited Nobody, episode 155. We up in here with a full house, not necessarily playing with a full deck. We off to a late start. If you listening live, if you tuned in on the replay, we on time. That's how we do it. But you already know who I am. This is Latours, a.k.a. Heartthrob Harrison, a.k.a. Dark-Skinned Thanos, a.k.a. The Commodity, a.k.a. all of that and then some. How y'all doing, man? First, to the right, the man with the master plan, Juvie. Motherfucking, hold on. Where is our Juvie? So I wasn't expecting that. Last time he was here, we ain't had that sound bar. That little fucking, that ATL leg popped up.
Yeah.
That NA twerk almost happened. Hold on. Watch what happened second time. He can't control himself. We got Renaissance Juvie to the right. Listen, first off, I don't know if y'all noticed like I noticed. I noticed it. Was it yesterday morning when I saw you at the gas station?
I saw you at the gas station.
Juvie out here with that motherfucking schoolboy. That schoolboy J haircut. Hey, that motherfucker check him out. Look at it. I'm focusing that on the replay.
About to knock him out.
Hey, that nigga got cute for the motherfuckers. He said, listen, no more group. He said he no more that group.
I ain't gonna cut my shit.
You didn't?
Yeah,
Why you cut it?
Man, well, first the military, I'm still working in the military and shit, so I gotta go there and then.
Subjugation.
Yeah, basically. You just gonna cut it short. Yeah, subjugation. Yes,
they said something to you?
No, they ain't say nothing to me.
They just looking at you funny. You got that fucking beard.
And I'm trying to, I'm trying to get to a couple
subliminal shit, like, so you just gonna let it grow, huh? That's what motherfuckers just say to me. So you just not gonna cut it.
They will let it grow once you're in there, right? Kinda? Or a little bit leeway?
A little bit, shit. I had dreads and my shit.
He had twisty, so hold on, we ain't gonna go that far. That's twisty.
He was locked up. He had to cut him off. When I went to the barbershop, he had to cut him with scissors before he started cutting my hair.
That's a deep south hair.
That's it's time to accuse you of waking up in the bone.
That's how you get dreads by accident. Hair like
yeah, they was locked.
Barbershop skills locked.
The motherfuckers was locked. I wanted to keep them motherfuckers.
That's what's up. Well, we're gonna get back to the hair stories later. But shout out to Juvie and this motherfucker like he always be.
Juve.
That is French.
Juve.
To my left, we got Jason. Go Jason. Hold on, fuck that. Do it yourself, nigga. I know you gonna put some sauce on that Vanessa Williams.
Hey, it's your boy Jason Ritchie, a.k.a. Vanessa Williams, a.k.a. Simi the Cash, a.k.a. Marty McHigh, a.k.a. Tasty Told to the Latino people, a.k.a. Damn, I had one more I had thought of earlier. I forgot what the fuck it was, though.
Jason out here falling apart before our eyes. He ran out of energy on the last turn and shit.
I forgot what it was.
The last 100 meters, he tapped out. Shout out to Jason, though. Go Jason R.
Follow me on
You
Twitter.
better tighten up, Jason. You got certain motherfuckers looking forward to that shit every fucking Tuesday.
Oh shit! All right, man. I come better next time. Okay.
That's what she said. He said. But look,
Come harder.
Last week I replayed. Shout out to Candy Cane. For some strange reason, she got us a bunch of fucking followers on the TCK. About 20 people ended up following the page after she left.
That's what's up.
But shout out to her because when she was sitting in the side seat last
She
week.
ain't follow me. Shout out to Candy. Go ahead.
You're not as cute as you thought you were.
Right.
But all jokes aside, she followed the page.
That's what's up.
That ain't what the fuck I was gonna say. I'm trying to put my FanDuel roster. I'm fucking distracted. I'm trying to get out this shit.
I got a funny. Let me tell you.
Hold on. Let me get this real quick. Real quick. When he got doing all that Vanessa Williams shit, boy, she was all giggles. I said, look at Jason. She laughing hard like her fucking dude would right there. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna get up and
Don't do that, Skip.
pop her in the fucking. I thought he was gonna give her one of these. One of them flicks.
That come with the industry, though.
You said what?
That come with the industry.
So he gotta know. Like,
you said it comes
so,
to
so
industry.
He just talent. He talent. Everybody's talent. You know.
Yeah. Hey, would you be comfortable?
He just
If my girl's around talent.
No, not necessarily around talent. If she's acting like she's around talent.
If she's talented.
Listen,
like.
Hey, it sounds so subordinate. It sounds so
Like
subordinate.
if your girl was in the industry, would you then take her out? That's kind of what you say.
So I got the soul of the side bitch.
I'm just saying, like, if you met a pop star, what's the hot one? Cardi. I mean, you're not gonna take her out the industry.
What you gonna do?
You have to figure out some compromise.
I really appreciate what you were saying about
if
Bernie
the
Sanders.
Migos start going crazy around Cardi, I mean, like, you gotta be careful. I don't know.
Could you live like that?
But you could stand as long as I'm right there in the seat and I can see.
So, like, what are you saying?
You a cuckold then? And that's what you're saying? You want to watch him fuck? Nigga, that's what you gonna do? Nah, I'm just
They talking about he keep talking about the chick. That's what he keep talking about.
The what?
The chick.
You gotta keep the money.
Well, I'm paid.
Oh,
That's how I say aside.
Keep the money.
I'd be like, aside, why would she sit on the baby's lap? Can you imagine?
I don't want to let him cross the line, but
now.
if you laugh a little too hard, you might,
So you gonna come up there?
I feel like they cross
After
the
the
line
show,
every
I
day
don't
though.
care.
You said what?
I feel like they cross the line every day.
They ain't got no structure, so it's no lines crossed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no structure to begin with.
Besides said something about crossing the line, I forgot exactly what you said, but I like the shit.
Yeah, as long as they don't cross the line. Like, he was
Yeah,
making her
but
laugh,
like,
but
shit, what's the line? What the motherfucking line at? You feel what you said?
just don't laugh too hard. You know, we gotta talk
Don't look at that nigga in his eyes.
I would have snapped from behind the camera. Y'all would have heard a
Do you
snap.
think that would make you insecure if you was like
I
offended
wouldn't
by
think
some shit like that? Like, and I'm not saying that. First off, let me digress. She wasn't doing nothing out of pocket. I'm just being funny when I mention her.
No doubt.
But matter of fact, let's go on. Shout out to Sai. He's definitely in the building. My favorite Israelite. He was kidnapped and shit by goddamn Arabs and raised in the goddamn wilderness as a Muslim. I ain't giving him none of that Muslim sauce no more.
Yeah.
When he come in here, he got to tuck that crescent moon in.
What's in the Muslim sauce? That's what they put on the bean pies, Muslim sauce.
No.
You ever? I didn't know bean pies are sweet, man.
Bean pies are good.
I did not know that shit. You ever had a bean pie?
No.
You ever seen one?
Of course I seen it. I was like, this kind of look like a pecan pie. I was like, nah.
They pecan beans.
No.
But shout out to Assad though.
Yeah, it's good to be
I
back,
ain't got
man.
no slander for him. I'm happy to have him back. He
Out of exile.
Assad, he be in the think tank, man. He be forcing me to think. Like when he say some shit, I think and go the exact opposite way. That motherfucker gives me an outlet. Ever I'm confused and should I do that exact opposite what Assad to do?
I just tell you what the
He definitely going.
what the spirits tell me, I just pass it on.
We need to get some bracelets, nigga. WWAD.
What was Assad do?
What was Assad do?
Then we got to put the don't do, the DD.
DD.
Shout out to Assad though, man. Definitely good to have you up in here kicking. Julie, I hope I didn't fuck up your thought process. Do you remember your story that you were about to bless us with? You know,
So fleeting.
Y'all gotta get y'all one of these. That's how you be on the air.
what? Look at the motherfucking
That's
Damn,
sponsor,
I
man.
get my
Turn
beard
that bitch
growing out
around.
too.
Listen,
Sponsoring you.
hey, make sure you talking to your mic, nigga.
Yeah.
You can pull it over there. I don't want to instruct, you know. But first off, man, we got things to talk about. I feel like this table's so fucking far away. Do you? I mean, I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I am.
Hell yeah!
I usually be
Coming
cool
with a
enough.
fucked up back and shit.
I have been back. I have split sat back a couple of times.
But we got some recapping to do. First off, man, we gonna talk about Snowfall. Snowfall is definitely back on the air. They dropped 2 straight episodes. Out seemingly out the blue. I wasn't ready for it.
I thought I missed a week.
You weren't paying attention to that. You really weren't paying attention to the announcements and nothing like that.
No, I didn't. Hell no, I didn't know it was out.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it, so I kind of been like stalking them a little
Yeah,
bit. For
right.
the past, you know, like years or so.
I can't stand
I
how you
had
niggas y'all out fanning the fuck out of me. Y'all out fanning the shit out of me. I feel like I'm a nothing.
No, they wasn't really like, you know,
Not a
heavy
lot,
promote. Wasn't no heavy
'Cause
promote. They kind of just really sneak drop. Like when they really about to release that motherfucker. But if you kind of pay attention to like I follow. Once I started first watching Snowfall, I became a fan of what's Damson Idris. See, that's how I know I'm really a fan of an actress because I know their name. Because I don't know a lot of actresses' names. I don't be knowing like motherfucking names and shit. So I started following him. And now, like nowadays, like coming up, like growing up, like how y'all can name a lot of actors and stuff like that. They make it easier for us to like find actors that we like and get access to them so we remember their names and shit.
Hey, big head. In that DM, I really like your performance.
So shit, he was like putting out little clips and shit, like little every now and then, and I'm like, okay, they about to do some shit.
We're gonna definitely talk about what's going on with Snowfall, how we like it so far this season. We're gonna breeze through the upcoming All-Star weekend. Is there any excitement, anybody from here with any teams of the rosters? And then we're gonna culminate with what I want to talk about social media. I want to talk about the impact of social media. Like, when did y'all first get on it? The influences not only had on us, but the people around us in society in general, and just talk about that. But first, you said you fucked with Snowfall so far?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm probably the last one to watch that shit. I just got up on that shit this weekend. I do not feel fucking cool as I should be. what y'all thoughts? Y'all liking it so far?
Yeah. I mean, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, not just mentioned the last season, but some things I was like, damn, what the fuck?
Like, what you don't like so far?
When how they had Franklin do that setup, I feel like that was some rookie ass shit. I ain't gonna hold you, cause I wouldn't have did that shit. You feel me? And like how they portrayed him all the way up until now, he been an intelligent motherfucker. Just how he been moving, like where he at now, and how he dealt with certain situations, and like his critical thinking level was super high. And then like this was like, bro, there's no way you fucking thought about this shit and came up with this fucking plan, cause it was dumb as hell. Damn near, you feel me?
And what you talking about is the setup between Man Boy and Scully.
Yeah.
I totally get that. I don't like time lapses in shows and shit where something dramatic happened previously, and then y'all don't even like. I don't think they filled in the blanks. This is not a movie where you gotta rush it. It's a season where you feel like you got time to explain.
Yeah.
So we know that he got shot up by old girl. What was her name? I can't remember her name.
Maybe.
It's
The girlfriend. That's all we got.
The girlfriend, the junkhead.
Nigga, what has been like a
She
year?
found God. So
And that's all I'm talking about too, though. He said, "Don't put some respect on her name." Yeah. Respect that Christian hoe.
Hilarious.
It's so that shit's cliche.
She
Yeah,
came
the
back
hustle.
from
But
the
that shit
impossible.
With the hustle.
Where'd she come back from?
With the
That
Trump
bitch,
house.
she still looked like she wanted some crack when I see had
You got
that
a little
twink.
something to keep the binge on.
Listen, you put that shit on the table and then just walk out the room. Watch what she do.
She only had to it just elevate to her nose.
But listen, real quick to Juvie point, I do want to point out or acknowledge the fact how he just talked about how he expected more out of Franklin.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
I just be talking to myself as you.
I just hate that the nigga that he don't fuck with his homie no more, and now he looking real like a sucker.
Hold on, cause it was just so I don't forget where I was going with it, cause I definitely want to touch upon that too. What I don't like, what I do like in regard of him I don't want Franklin to be a superhero. I don't want Franklin to have all the answers. I want him to be he's what, 20, 19?
Making them decisions.
So he making decisions and shit in a sense like it's like any of us who's intelligent, but if you put us out in a situation that's new to us, you know what I'm saying? Every corner you turn is a new corner and instinct's gonna kick in. I don't like how, and I don't think it's even the writing, but it's new or it's indicative for everybody around. Cause I'm gonna be on talking like this with that fucked up wig, man. I think that he should be more hands-on. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're not the brains behind it, you are the respectable adult in the situation. To where even if y'all all on some bullshit, you should be able to be like, nah, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. It's like, and I think it's realistic. The way they interact and shit, the way they making decisions. And to the Jason point real quick, him and how the fuck I don't know nobody's name?
I don't know nobody's name either
What's
no more,
the-
cause the damn show was on like over a year ago.
What's the nigga name with the afro? The nigga with the afro.
I don't know his name, but yeah.
That's fucked up because he's a important
Leon.
Leon.
Leon did.
Leon dead meat. Is Leon dead meat?
Nah.
Leon is Leon.
That Leon?
Yeah,
Nah, I thought
yeah.
Leon was
The
dead.
other one, no, Leon. Listen,
Come on with the Afro, right?
Yeah.
He's the second hand. He was
Yeah.
right hand man.
yeah. What
Peaches that got shot. But,
Yeah, that is Leon.
what they said? What stand out for me is everybody making money. Franklin, he taking the people around him who mean something to him for granted, and that started off with the junkhead that he liked. I think he could have finessed that situation better. His relationship with Leon is sad, but it's realistic to me. It reminded me of a Jay-Z song on the Much Maligned Best of Both Worlds shit with R. Kelly. He said something about you never know who your friends are until both of y'all got money. Cause if it's a situation where y'all both broke and shit, y'all dependent on the poverty and shit, that ain't nothing come between y'all. If one person got money, it's one person dependent on the other. But if it's a situation where we both can say fuck each other and we can go on, then that's when you find out who cool with you. And we see these type of relationships break apart all the time, especially when it's underlying factors that factor in between the relationship. In this case, Leon, you can tell that he feel fucked up about Franklin's reactions to him. Like, Franklin won't ever listen to him. Franklin fronting when he want to fuck Man Boy up. Man Boy's fucking his girl. Franklin talked to that boy in the car like your mama talked to you.
Sunday.
Well,
Sunday. Go ahead.
Leon's not caught up with the thought process though. If Leon's like a step behind.
And what you mean by that?
Old boy would have done what he. What's the name here? Franklin would have did what Leon was thinking if it happened sooner. But there's something always happened on Franklin's side that by the time Leon, the decision has to switch, and it's too late for that decision. We got to switch, and I think just going back to the beginning, the storyline I think they're gonna write it. I think they got it set up correctly.
Yeah,
They jumped a gap, and that leaves room to go back and do one of them retro seasons where you highlight what happened when Franklin was down, because they did fast forward. There's a lot of gang violence, but then he's also paranoid. He got shot for the first time by the most unexpected source. Thought he was gonna die. It is kind of elevated how he's playing that little gun stuff.
Yeah, I see it.
But even the CIA dude said, "Where are my guns?" And even though that didn't stand out, it kind of did to me a little bit. Where it's like, how did Franklin get these high-powered guns? Is there, because there's the whole scheme on how did the guns hit the street in the black community.
I'm glad
Did
that
Franklin set up both sides, the red and blue?
I see.
He's funneling the guns back to the streets. And there's going to be some backstory that pops, I think. It's just going to fill in that gap. Because you're right, there's a gap, but I think
I'm glad they.
it's obvious. I think they're going to fill it.
I'm glad they touched on
See, that's probably why they gave them 2 episodes on.
Yeah, and then that's where he came out with the guitar bag. He just popped out with a gun after, what, like I said, it's been a year since it's been on. So where did he get these guns from? And he was able to get both sides.
And just to that real quick, overall, me myself, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I was scared of how it was gonna go with John Singleton passing away last year. Yeah. That's where I was thinking that it was gonna swan dive, so to speak. We saw.
They got the blueprint. And,
It's a lot of times people in Brooklyn fuck it up.
Stuff.
It's a lot of times people fuck. I mean, it's a lot of stuff you can base off history. So is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. Where it's like they're gonna set up the turf with guns. That's what they did down in South America, where you give the guns out. So now you're not only pushing the guns to the people that making money off your product. So you got 2 streams of revenue. Franklin about they trying to make him into one of them narcos.
Franklin fucked up with the like Julie said, with the setup. I don't think they thought that out all the way or as efficiently as they should have. Personally, who would y'all went after? Man Boy or Scully? Who would y'all put the heat on? The setup was shit.
I probably would have.
I
was about to say. I probably would have. Damn. I probably would have.
No, he was trying to set up for Man Boy to come out on top. My bad.
Nah, I just would have just like they suggested, like stay your ass about that shit and let them do what they was gonna do because they was about to knock each other.
I would have had this.
It's drawing too much heat though.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. That's another thing. Yeah.
I gotta not fuck with him, but shit, he about to get his ass popped himself. So you gotta kind of let nature take its course as much as it won't fuck up your business, but
just let the blacks go. What I'd have got
But
scolded.
you also gotta think is if
I'd have got
you
man
the
boy.
type of person that don't want to do that because that's his character. You feel
Yeah.
me? He ain't on that. You can clearly see that.
Oh,
So
but
I
you
would've-
gotta think like, what the fuck?
he know what kind of game he in though. He ain't. You can't be here pussyfooting around.
I would have called the meeting. I would have called the meeting while.
He tried to get the meeting at the funeral.
I mean, like, had them all.
Man, listen.
That was just bad timing.
Every
What the
how
fuck
that
was
day-
you thinking?
He wasn't.
What was you thinking?
Now, if you come put them both in the same room, you gotta kill both of them. Then.
But
And
you
you,
not at the
and you
You're
reassign.
absolutely right.
You gotta kill both of the heads and
Hydra.
reassign.
If you can't talk to both,
Hydra.
if you ain't talking,
Because I was gonna say bring them both in and kill them at the same time, and then just who's next up.
It's like if you can't get it, like I don't know, he would have had to establish some kind of power.
Yeah, that's a power.
I'm like, hey, what he's applying both
That's
of
the
these
power though.
What
Don't
he's
pick.
applying them?
I'm not picking. I pick your replacement.
Just cut. Don't you? What happened when he just cut off the supply?
They coming for him. He just, but let's go back to your point. He don't seem to have
I mean, you
elevated
come for me, then what?
his
You
level
don't know
of,
where it's coming from.
You said what?
You feel me?
his toughness level. I mean, he got a bodyguard, but he still seemed like he'd be hesitant on the trigger.
Cause
You know he got a flex and he just
Everybody's got
Doing
blood but
shit.
him.
Everybody what?
Well, although he did kill the cop, but
That was Franklin ain't gonna kill none unless he have to.
Man, you got.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think, man, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Me personally, I got rid of Man Boy.
I mean, man, boy,
Yeah, I got rid of him. He stunts. You know what I'm saying? He draw attention. He disrespectful. Scully just crazy, but he's not slick. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta watch for him like you gotta watch for. You know what I'm saying? Man Boy gonna be sitting there smiling your face and shit, then just stab you. One thing that was shitty though, someone was whack as fuck how they killed dude on the porch.
Dude gonna let you know him like he like when
Yeah.
he gonna let you know I'm back.
How they killed dude on the porch though, that shit wasn't even fucking believable.
that was because of that Lil Wayne song, more at least.
But nigga, you listen, you're not gonna kill me on my porch. You know what I'm saying? You gotta at least take me down the street and threaten something my dick and kill
Oh,
me.
no, I think they snatched him up.
But he was on that same porch they had just left out the house. They hadn't went
They went
nowhere.
out the back, didn't
They was on the same porch of the house where Man Boy and them was at. They hadn't got nowhere. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Wasn't they in the same
I
house?
swear it was
Yeah.
they? Where he hung the crucified the boy at the,
Yeah, but he snatched him off that porch, remember?
he was messing with the girl.
On the same porch of the house
I
that he
thought it
just
was on the
left.
back porch.
Yeah, what the fuck, front porch, back porch, nigga, he was
It's a
home.
little different.
No, the
If
fuck
niggas
it
in there
ain't.
turned up.
Yeah,
You out there thinking, oh,
Hey,
he out there getting his dick
I
sucked.
know how to kill inside.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, it's not easy to kill.
I mean, they might not have wrote it well, but I thought it was, because I watched it twice, because I thought the same thing. I'm sitting there looking, and he was like, "So you want to come too?" He's like, "Oh, you only need like a minute," and then they just went out back, and they like knocked him out.
Show me that little. That's how come you know he in there for what they do. They knocked him out.
Hey, man, like,
Fisticuffs.
no, I was actually thinking because he had the rock. I was actually acting it out like
Yeah.
he had the rock.
But that was bullshit. Overall, so far on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it Snowfall an 8. I'm giving it an 8 so far. It's always something I can pick apart, but I might be looking at through it too critical. You know what I'm saying? Because I like it and I anticipate so much out of it. Scale of 1 to 10, what you got so far, Jason?
Nah, I could go. I mean, it's at a 10 until it do less. Because if it don't go, you know, it depends on how it unfold, man. It's like I don't mean to bring up other shows, but it's like these 2 shows I'm watching right now. It's like WandaVision. Like you watch that shit, you don't know what the fuck going on.
I definitely know what's going on.
I mean, you know what's going on, but you like, what the fuck? But I know where this is going.
Yeah.
But is it gonna go down? Like I don't know, man. Like I like this shit.
First off, nigga,
I want to see this shit unravel. I want to see this shit unfold now. I'm in it. I'm into it.
is that I was telling my homeboy Wood about that WandaVision. That shit hard as a bitch.
Yeah.
That shit
Hey, I
hard.
was like, I like this shit.
That shit's good to them motherfuckers.
It threw motherfuckers
Disney
off.
Plus.
Yeah.
Disney Plus. That shit's hard to me, man. I like that shit.
The presentation of it.
Yeah, it's clever. It's clever. You know what I'm saying? It's written real well, if I say so myself.
Check this shit out.
Definitely,
If you like the Marvel shit anyway.
definitely. Well, I'm over here putting in this roster. Fuck that phone. I know I ain't gonna win. But where we at now? All-Star Weekend. Yeah, this is side shit. ATL. Look at it.
Oh yeah,
Look,
Nigga, wow.
gone.
yeah.
What's up? Y'all been up on All-Star? Y'all been keeping up?
Yeah.
Nah, not really. I seen him. I sent the poster to the group chat. Like, do y'all think? So maybe it's gonna be my.
You sent the win.
Was like.
To us?
No,
Oh.
no, the homies.
Oh, okay.
What I was
We
gonna
not the
show
homies.
though is the
I know.
Look here, I got a nephew younger than him, so you gotta think it's tears. Nephew right under.
Yeah.
You know? So, do y'all think like, how y'all feel about the lineups?
If you can guess them without watching and knowing like you can guess most of them without watching the league, that's tough.
Yeah.
Like the lineups, like, I haven't been watching, but
That's
you
what-
pretty
that's
much
what I was-
guessed the
that's
East
what
and
I-
the West starters by popularity, and that's still.
That's what I was trying to basically like. I mean,
Mama can
I
probably
don't-
guess
You
most.
speculates like that.
You think they would go off of I don't know, viewership maybe, or what are they going off of?
Viewership and what
How
regard.
did they pick this line? How do y'all feel about the line? Was it accurate?
I just
Or
know
they missing
Devin
somebody?
Booker was
Should they put
supposed to be in
somebody
that
else in
bitch.
before somebody else?
It's always gonna be somebody who left that.
It's
spot.
always gonna be one. I don't
Yeah.
know who. Yeah, I think I'm with.
So you think it was only?
I think
You
Vucevic.
think it was only like 1 or 2?
I think if you even out
It's
the
a bonus
national-
Vegas. Sabonis, he a replacement. He replaced KD. But he a replacement. So, I mean, Sabonis, who
The
else?
coaches insisted.
Booker.
Yeah, Booker.
Booker was my only one that I was like, man, come on.
Now, I feel like that about Sabonis. Sabonis be out there.
He was not. He was.
But he was a replacement, though.
At least he that.
Damian
Booker
Lillard
ain't
should
shit.
Who Booker supposed to replace? Who would you take off put him on for?
I ain't
Booker
shit.
should
But
be
I'm
a
saying.
reserve.
Who would you put him on for?
Yeah.
Reserve.
Yeah.
I would
Vucevic.
put less, but
Pull the list real quick, man.
Vucevic.
Lillard should be
Hey,
a
man.
starter.
Hey, that's just me.
But he in the East, though.
I ain't
How
shit.
they do this shit?
Oh.
It don't even matter conference no more, do it. It matter conference.
Yeah,
don't.
you right.
It don't
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
position.
Yeah, you
But he
right.
in the East, though.
Well,
If it's a number, if it was a number, I'm trying to take a nigga off the other team for this nigga, man. Because this nigga just go. I don't know who I could take off. They said they gave it to they let Chris Paul get on there over Devin Booker though.
I would
No,
put Chris Paul. Chris Paul done turned that team into a contender.
man. But all I could say is this: before Chris Paul was there, it was already on to come up with Devin
Alright.
Booker and Aiton.
Go and look at them.
Chris
motherfuckers.
Paul
Go
was
look
the
at-
final.
Go look at
Chris
them niggas
Paul
record
was
last
the-
year.
Chris Paul was the glue.
Go look at them niggas record last year.
No, you right. I'm
Damian
saying they had a
Lillard
team.
should have been on there
Yeah, he
over
was the
Kawhi Leonard.
Damian should have been over Kawhi. How? Like, what has Damian
this
did
year.
this year? What has Damian done this year?
I think he led his team better than Kawhi.
How?
That's
Well, go
a-
look at
that's a-
Portland's fucking
You said
record.
who did?
Go look at
Damian
Portland's
Paul
record.
George,
Oh,
take
he's a
Paul
reserve.
You said
George.
Dan. You said
Nah,
who?
Paul George had
Oh,
nah,
you
he
said
had a
who?
good year.
You
Paul
said
George
who?
on there?
Say
Oh,
that.
Booker got on as a
You said
reserve.
who that?
Okay.
Damien.
Booker on there.
He wasn't on
We
that
out here
motherfucker?
with the worst fucking
Damian-
knowledge of what's going on in the
Damien
world.
wasn't on that motherfucker.
They made some shit.
That was a terrible decision.
Who would you
I don't
put him
think
on
he
there
was
for?
there.
Nah, this game.
Who'd
That
you
ain't
put
right
him
because
there for?
AD not on
Who
there.
was the just talking about?
AD
Sorry, who was you just talking about?
Damian Lillard and Kawhi.
Paul
Leonard.
George is on there though, and I don't think maybe that's the person who I would have took off for Devin Booker.
Man, I don't know.
And not to hate on Paul George. Paul George having a good.
Kawhi didn't win
a
no
little
championship
run.
last year.
Was not last year? Was the when did they?
Kawhi ain't on that team because no championship. Kawhi's a fucking baller. He the best two-way player in the league.
He be hooping, but shit, Damien, man, he just had some highlights.
That's all I could think of that I would probably take off.
He ain't got. Damian ain't doing nothing else.
Man,
Nah,
nigga been hooping,
I'm
man.
saying PG.
Would you put that? Okay, Steph, Luka, LeBron, Jokic, Kawhi. Those are solidified starters for the West. East is Greek, Bradley, Bill, KD, Joel, Kyrie. Then after that, I have no idea how this shit fucking works anymore, nigga. I'm so
They said the coaches picked the alternates.
Is that how they do?
Yeah, and the fucking
Okay,
people
Eastern
picked
Conference reserves is Jalen Brown, Harden, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Ben Simmons, Vujic, and Sabonis. I don't think it's too much arguments in the East. I'm sure it's somebody who's left out. West reserves is Anthony Davis. I'll take him. Well, he ain't playing because he hurt. Paul George, Rudy
Man,
Gobert.
fuck that.
Anthony
Russell
Davis,
Westbrook.
he shouldn't even have been.
I just threw fucking Mike Conley on here.
That ain't right.
I threw Mike Conley on here before I put Devin Booker on. Mike Conley been hooping. Damian on here though. Lillard made it. Donovan Mitchell. I don't know about it. Yeah, I would. He been out here.
Jamal Murray should have been on there.
For who?
The reserve.
Jamal Murray. I'm talking about who you took off, put him on there.
Jamal Murray could have came off a Booker too. Fuck that.
Probably Paul George.
Well,
Well, actually, before Anthony, why Anthony Davis?
he ain't even playing though.
He should have been on there.
They was trying to put Clay on that
Minimum,
motherfucker.
like you
So
allowed,
fuck
like
these
you
folks.
under injury, you shouldn't even be allowed.
Clay.
To go
Yeah. They was talking about Clay earlier this year. I'm like, man, y'all know this nigga can't play.
Man, listen.
That's a waste of a spot.
But anyway, though, man, All-Star Week, I'm definitely not looking forward to it. I think they got Dr. Dre in a dunk contest.
You said Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre, my bad. Either or.
Probably so. Shit, it's Atlanta.
Hey, what? Do y'all care? Y'all care about dunk? When the last time y'all cared about dunk contests?
I always watch the
Vince
dunk.
Carter.
I ain't
I
gonna
put Brandon Ingram on that motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie.
T-Mac.
I always watch the dunk contest. That's the one thing that I will watch every single time. I might
Last
not
time I
watch.
watched it when was dude did like a little sitting dunk. I can remember him light skinned nigga. He put it on his leg and they perpetuate like this and he dunked it like
Dude
that.
who had the mascot on the hoverboard.
Fucking name, light skinned dude.
I know you're talking about Orlando Magic.
Brandon, not Brandon, what's the nigga name? Aaron Gordon.
Yep.
Yeah. Finally, though, enough of the All-Star game. I'm definitely not watching it. I have no desire to watch it.
Yeah, this dunk contest.
They desperate, man. LeBron, he was disenchanted with having to play the All-Star game. But not only him, but shit, they had that short-ass season, so I totally get it. A long shot, somebody should be on the All-Star team. He's definitely Rookie of the Year. I'm going to say this and be done with it. LaMelo's a fucking hooper.
Yeah.
LaMelo is a fucking hooper, man. That nigga nice.
Great to watch.
But I threw Van Fleet on that motherfucker too, though.
He like him and John
Fred
Moran play
Van
very
Fleet?
similar though.
Van Fleet being eaten. That nigga's being eaten.
And them two people I like to watch. John Moran.
He playing.
Oh yeah.
He didn't want to. But Fred Van Fleet, the best person on that team.
That's crazy. That's
know.
probably why they trying to trade Lowry.
They're being trying to sell straight fat dirt. Don't look like a little dirt.
I was about to post a side by side. Like little dirt.
Started
real little. Fuck that All-Star game, man. Let's talk about something. You start him over Jokic.
Chris.
You start him over Jokic.
Nah, I was just saying, I'm gonna say this real quick. The standard should be top teams. If you're a starter,
never
you
been
gotta
a
be
standard
top
All-Star game, though. That's never been a standard.
I ain't never said it has. I just said
That's
because even Steph Curry down to 8, 9, like you putting up points, but everybody put up points in this league. So
oh come on, man! Don't let your boy hear you saying that.
oh, Corey,
Yeah.
Shout out GQ Fred. Nah, I like it, Fred.
Hey, listen.
All-Star's different.
Oh, fuck that. He's different. Steph Curry, one of them grandfather in.
Yeah.
And he making this sorry ass thing competitive. But I want to talk about the impact of social media. Social media is something that we all are in tune with. And I want to talk about the impact. I think it impacts us way more than we even give thoughts to and stuff. And I think it's influenced not only us, but the world as we see it heavily in a recent what? When did it really take off? Recent 15 years? Would y'all agree with that? What's your earliest memories of y'all get on social media?
MySpace.
What's your earliest memory of MySpace? Jimmy act like he hit that guy your mother, did he? No, he younger than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so shit, this was like around Soulja Boy got hot with the crank me dance.
Ringtone days.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. And then shit, just messaging females and making words fall down your page, putting a song on your page on MySpace.
Argue with motherfuckers, they want to be your top 5.
Oh yeah, you got the top, yeah. I done had the top 40 or some shit like that.
What was your first? What was first social media you was fucking with us up?
Man, I can't remember. I thought it wasn't it Black Planet?
I said you, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Was there a site?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Make sure I get the mixed up.
The South was the only nigga on Black Planet looking for white bitches. You can find a white girl on
I had a
Black
page because we didn't have the internet, but I was familiar with other people who had it. Then I was able to make a MySpace at like work or somewhere, because one of them jobs let you do like a ghost page where you go build like a sample page or something, library or some shit. I forget where, but yeah, it was MySpace because I was behind my time, so I'm on your time. So when you on MySpace, that's about the same time. Cause that was all the same thing you could do. You could put 3-6 Mafia background, you know.
I was just on my MySpace page last week.
Was you?
Yeah, because I wanted to see what it.
Was you the only one around?
Nigga, yes. I was at the crib. I was like, let me see what this. Because I got
no, nigga, was you the only nigga on MySpace? It wasn't no online green
I don't
flash.
know. Look, I don't know if that's a spam page or what. I like to check in on the page because it still exists. And I'm like, what the fuck is MySpace these days?
You remember your password?
No.
Shit, I didn't do Facebook.
Wait, I think so.
I got up north.
But, no.
06.
My earliest shit, man, I guess I am the old nigga because it wasn't even like social media site. It was chat rooms. It was fucking chat rooms. I remember sitting around at the library because the sign said niggas didn't have no computers. At this particular time, you were still rich if you had a computer. That's how I felt about you. But I am in the shit out of people. We're just going to chat room. I remember my earliest memory. I was sitting at the library. Shout out to that. Madison Public Library.
And books.
They had those. So we over here. I'm over here. It's like 10 of us, cause it was like 10 of us sitting around and shit, to where we all bullshit on the internet. It was a girl I ain't like, and she was over there chatting. I knew a chat room she was in. I said, you big titty weird bitch. I had some kind of weird screen name, and when I typed it and shit, I looked up and she was looking at me. I said, this bitch know I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's how long ago this shit was. So when it took off with I think the dating is what really jump started, wasn't it? Or not even so much the dating, but just interaction.
It was You Got Mail, the movie, when that kicked off that shit.
I still wasn't fucking with it though.
But I mean, not for me personally. I'm just saying, like, for a lot of people, they realize the possibilities. Like, damn, you could be in sleepless in Seattle and shit like that. They like, yeah, you could be across the country and still fuck with somebody.
And that shit still didn't resonate with me.
Yeah, talk crazy on that stuff. That's what I noticed.
That was my first
was the language was like free for all. It was like a dare that females would be saying something. And I would only see it my way, which is I'm a guy, so it's like, all right, and a female said something, or you get a friend who's like, man, some girl sent me a picture through her email or something, titty pic or something. And you gotta go wait for that thing to, you gotta sign on, you be waiting, looking at that thing, like, all right.
Didn't you say you sent the email?
And then when you receive it,
no, I'm saying that's what you hit her back. When you say you sent that email.
That thing gotta download. I remember looking at one of my mom's parents' house, you know, upstairs, got to use the internet real quick, and I'm sitting there waiting.
Ain't no real quick.
That thing just
dial up.
I start seeing titties. Hear somebody come. You just have to close out. I'll see the rest later.
Back when you had to use the house phone to get on the internet.
Who just got on the phone? Y'all got me kicked.
Get on my damn internet.
Y'all just got me pick up the phone, sound like a fax machine. Hey,
I was definitely a serial running the chat room and be like, fuck you bitches, and then get out and go into another one and do the same thing.
On everything. That's when you go into Kroger or whatever grocery store it is where you was at and get the little free trial. I never knew nobody who paid for AOL.
I had hella them this. I think I still got some.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. I was like, nigga, I ain't never gonna pay for internet again in my life.
So listen, I think that one of the earliest impacts was how it made everybody, it gave some kind of sense of evenness. You know what I'm saying? Because what I mean is, like, you said you go in the chat room and just say some crazy shit, and there wasn't no repercussions to that shit. And I think everybody got, comfortable with it. My earliest, I can remember my first friend on Facebook, or was it, no, MySpace.
Tom.
My first friend. Somebody personal to me. Everybody was talking about MySpace, and I was still on the Black Planet stuff, and I wasn't hit, but I ended up getting on there. And I always tell this story and shit because it's funny to me. It's fucked up, but it's funny. The first person I friended was some little light-skinned girl, and she, like, I thought she was sitting down in a seductive pose. Cause she was kind of like Princess Leia when she laying on what's the fat nigga name?
Jabba.
Yeah, Jabba the Hutt house. Remember out in the poster when she leaned up against him and stuff? That's how she was sitting.
Like a sex slave.
Yeah, like a sex. She was a fucking victim of sex trafficking. That's how the girl was sitting in the picture. And I added her as a friend, and we was messaging back and forth. I really didn't know what to say, you know what I'm saying? But we messaging back and forth. And I was like, damn, I like talking to this girl. And then I looked, like, as time went on, she was adding pictures. And I saw a wheel in one of the pictures. And then I seen the next picture, she's sitting in a wheelchair. I said, this bitch wasn't sexy. She was crippled. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I did? I deleted her. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but that was, it was so traumatic to me, man.
You was wheelfish.
Oh,
man, I think one of my earliest things with the internet outside of like MySpace and chat rooms was I just remember when Facebook came out and I was in college and it was the dopest shit to me because I was like, damn, I could meet I synced that nigga on the campus earlier, man. I know that nigga. So it was exclusive to college at first. So I was talking to people who was going to my school. So I thought it was cool and I connected with
you at DeVry at the time?
DePaul, yeah.
Okay.
Very similar.
Yeah, my friend asked for my email. I said, nah, you can use my email.
But that's how I was meeting motherfuckers in my dorm. I was like, oh, you live downstairs? I'll be down there in a minute, nigga. Like, but then it got weird when they opened it up to like some of everybody. And
shout out to the side. I didn't know what the fuck Facebook was.
Changed the tone.
We worked him at the call center and shit at the side. He over here telling you was fucking with it this time. Because you was
I got kicked out of
exclusive.
Atlanta, so now I'm trying to keep in contact with people I knew at schools back.
Fuck what I was going to say. The biggest impact early on for me was the ability to connect with people. I always say, man, if it wasn't for the internet, I think that 80% of the people I was in high school is dead today. Because the only reason why you know they alive is because of social media. So in that regard, I think social media is something positive. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely lessens
keeping up with your family and stuff like that.
That's where we at right now.
Yeah, it definitely lessens the need for a high school reunion.
Yeah.
Because you know where them niggas been at. You could reach out to them at any time. You could FaceTime them.
You're right about that.
So I'm like, why would I pay the school that I don't go to no more?
It takes away from the reunion.
A lot of money.
It takes away from it, but you know, you still kiss.
I ain't alum now. Fuck them. I just went there.
Yeah. I like seeing my uncle, my aunt, you know, my little cousins and stuff commenting and liking my shit. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I mean, yeah, I need to call. I feel like, yeah, it is. And like I said, that's what I'm about to say, right? That's what I'm about to say, right? Yeah, I need to call them more. Yeah, I should just, you know, just say what's up. Go ahead and say what's up. You feel me? But it's like, oh, yeah, I kind of feel like I talked to them because
so
they
close
commented on some shit or they did some shit.
It's
you
easy
know what I
to put
mean?
it off.
Right.
And you right though about like old class. It kind of provides a way for you to, it's closure on them chapters of your life where you can check back in like, oh, okay, well, all right, well that's over with. My teacher's dad, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think about shit. Once you graduate or leave school, you don't think about a lot of that shit no more. And then now it's just like, oh, okay, well, that don't exist no more. Like, I don't know, for me.
Definitely. I mean, I totally agree with that. I found out I had first cousins I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like people and shit. And you also find out you don't like somebody. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta fucking sit around here and talk all day, you know what I'm saying? Somebody you thought was cool. Like y'all ever seen somebody y'all thought was cool when coming up and shit and they be lame as fuck on the internet?
Hell yeah, the motherfucker that take off their shirt and I'm like, damn, I thought I could be your friend on here. I gotta unfriend you now.
You said what?
Nigga that be shirtless all the time I be like, damn, nigga, I thought we was cool. I knew you gonna be shirtless the whole time.
Topless all summer with 7-inch shorts.
Like, nigga, you wintertime cool.
Say anything if DeMar's don't talk to me. But like I fucked up and missed out on a lot of fucking waves and shit because I didn't have no foresight. I always tell people, man, me and my brother was killing with that board on my shirt so early that if we knew what the fuck the internet was, we could have got a fucking bag off that bitch. We could have got a bag. But I think one of the things that it did, it opened up one of the lanes for creativity. The exact reason why we sit right here is because of the internet. You know what I'm saying? And in fact, the reason why I'm probably sitting right here with all y'all is because of the internet.
For sure.
Julie from Anderson, but we got cool off of me seeing him in some boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? I got cool on the boxing shit here because somebody I met fucking with K2 Pops, which incidentally was at the Wash.
Garrett told me about it?
Yeah. So aside, I meet him because we working at a call center where they troubleshoot the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jason, I meet him at the comedy club because online you can do comedy. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how this shit
Oh, nigga, you was doing comedy. We both doing comedy. We just met at the same place.
But I got on there.
That was a physical meeting.
No, it was an online submission. They got me in that motherfucker.
Okay. That's factual. I ain't go back that far. 'Cause I'm like, nigga, I didn't say, hey, what you doing? You about to go do comedy? Like,
We're black. We're both black. But so it's a lot of positives. Ask y'all this real quick. Y'all remember the first chick y'all hit off the internet?
I never.
Yeah, I mean MySpace, man.
Did y'all hits increase with the internet? Did y'all shake up for the roof? You was a virgin before the internet. So I was a virgin. This how this nigga was a virgin before the internet, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. And I'm an internet virgin, man.
And that ain't a chick on
You ain't hear about the
And
internet?
that's crazy because
bro.
niggas probably do that shit all the time nowadays. But I said I hit a chick on Instagram.
That's a lame ass seat over there, nigga.
I said I hit a chick on Instagram.
I'm
talking about I really like she followed me on Instagram and I DM'd her and we started gigging it. You feel me? Like she got that, she followed me on Instagram. That's what
I met Jermaine on the internet.
I
Hold
got
on. You can find the motherfucker.
I got catfish.
I'm just saying, what?
I probably met my girl on the internet because I met her friend
Hold it
through
up.
another friend that she met on the internet, and then she brought my girl to her house. So
I ain't in this conversation.
Yes, the fuck you are, nigga, reluctantly or not. So, did you lose your virginity? Pause. Cause you got me on that. I said something about losing your virginity. He said, how does a man lose their virginity? And I said, damn it, this cherry didn't get popped, so you're right. Did you
Have I
find
met a
yourself?
girl on the
No.
internet?
Did you find yourself on the internet? That's all I need to know. We ain't gonna go into no more details. Jason, you ain't never hit nobody?
Never, man. You know what? You know why? Cause I tried. And I ain't gonna lie.
Because y'all talk about somebody who didn't know previous.
I tried to fuck girls on Tag, and it didn't work.
You ain't never met no
Tag
bitch
when that
on
shit.
the internet either?
Never. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's so.
Yeah.
I got catfish one time. Look, in the early stages of the internet. Once again, or not internet, early stages of Facebook. We were just college. I'm like, oh, you in the building? Okay, because it was a girl, looked like she was cool. And then I'm like, all right, well, shit, come upstairs then. Like, are you right down there? Like, then we live here. Come up here. So, I ain't gonna lie, the girl came to my room. And boy, motherfucker did not look nothing like the motherfucking profile picture. This before we knew about angles.
Yeah.
Nigga, cause she had the angle like this on purpose. I'm like, it looked like, cause I don't see no pictures, it's just all headshots.
I used to like a lot of work shit.
And then she came up and she didn't look shit like that. So I was like, I'm not fucking with this no more.
No, yeah.
You working different jobs. That was my thing. I used to get a lot of chicks from work. I used to work different little odd jobs. Really with Amazon when I was fucking around at Amazon.
Goddamn
Between different training camp. I mean, shit, I was training, so shit, like, I go out of town and you hop on Tinder real quick. When you an athlete, we find a couple little females, shit, we be down there.
Tinder ain't that old, nigga. Julie was like this just recently on Tinder terrorizing.
Hey, he brought it up
That was
current.
like 2000. That was like 2000. That was like 2013 when I was at training camp when that was around.
Do you think the internet gives people a false sense of confidence?
For sure.
Hell yeah, it do.
Do you think, I mean, like, because it be people who, okay, now I'm going to delve into some of the things I dislike about the internet. It's all on a personal level. I've been studying my entire fucking life. And I could be having a conversation with somebody and they think that we equals and shit because they can Google. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying nothing wrong with the ability to research and shit, but it's people who feel on par with you because of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how the memes or the stories go, how the majority of chicks broke. You know what I'm saying? but it's always an 80% selling Fashion Nova and shit so they can look the part. You know what I'm saying? So they can look the part and they can talk crazy to you and shit just because of the internet. And it kind of stifled the change the dynamics and shit between the power structure. Because we all know that when you're young in high school and shit, girls got all power. But when self-worth and, you know what I'm saying, where qualities actually come in and shit, they kind of start to go different.
So you
Like
feel
when
like
start
you're
crossing the 30s, that's when the dynamics change.
Man, that's a barren wasteland. That's a barren.
so you feel like your book, your knowledge that you've accumulated over the years, or is better than them being able to just look it up? Or you saying that like what is? I don't understand that they ain't on the same level. If they getting the same information and they seeking it up,
it's not. First off, seeking information not bad. It's when you do it just to compete. You know what I'm saying? When you just doing it to try to appear well.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like some motherfuckers go to meme university.
Especially if you're not, because they don't know how to pick a reliable source. They don't just go to Wikipedia real quick.
I mean, and then also probably most people go to the internet aren't gonna go for the whole source. You go for the internet for the get me to the main idea.
Or find what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Find,
And so that goes along with my parody things. I hate how the group think is influence and control. And that's way above like on some boy meets girl type shit. I think like far as the dynamics of how the media or how big tech, big pharma take advantage of the docileness of people and our desire and our need to be on the internet. We can all sit here and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Some part of us is addicted to the internet.
Oh, everybody is now.
And they know that, so they do things and stuff to stifle your independence or your growth. Where they start, and it's crazy, they start kicking you off and shit if you say something that's adverse to the public sentiments. Twitter just recently announced and shit that they're going to crack down on false anti-vaccination. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not with the program and stuff, they just going, you know what I'm saying, start closing down pages. So these are some of the downfalls of the internet.
That's why it was free, because
Real
they knew it was powerful. So it's free, everybody could.
When it was WWW, it was the Wild Wild West, nigga. Now it's just fucking.
Right, until somebody had an idea to collect everybody in one room, basically.
Let's study them.
4 rooms, or whatever, you know. So
the stat people.
And it's the algorithm. I don't know if y'all seen the movie that's out.
It's just algorithms.
The little movie that's out. I forget what the name of it is.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about, I can't remember.
Speed of the internet and how it's responding to our personalization of what we want
everything
to see.
you Google and shit, you get an email later and shit, or some ads.
It's like, let me tell you something weird.
So it feeds the addiction.
Let me tell you something weird. I didn't even fucking. Well, you know, I did order some stickers like a few weeks, like.
You about to lie to
a week
us.
ago. Maybe it's like.
The internet ain't gonna let you lie. What does it tell you?
So I ordered. Look though. I ordered some stickers like a week ago. Today, I put a sticker on my fucking toolbox and I got on social media and then some sticker ads popped up. So yeah, it could have been from a week ago, but just the fact that I noticed it that day, I put that fucking sticker on my box.
We gonna go put that tape on that laptop and shit. Put that tape on that goddamn
everything.
Yeah.
They said,
but it's probably because I bought sticker. It's probably because I bought the sticker.
Even just talking on the phone, bro. Like I noticed that.
Text message.
Same thing.
It'll pick up on it. That's what the iPhone. That's what the phone says. The agreement is.
Do y'all read the terms? Do y'all read the terms and conditions or anything?
Nah,
have y'all noticed how all of a sudden every time y'all go to a website, it say accept cookies?
Man, I decline.
You know, I always decline that shit.
Because I know what they is.
What are they?
Because
I know it's tracking, but
no, what it is, like it be storing the shit. It's damn near like store it's storing the fact that you've been on that website on that motherfucker. So if you think you clearing your history and all this shit, it's not gone. Trust me, I got caught looking at porno when I was a kid, and the motherfuckers pulled up the cookies and the catch and all that bullshit that I didn't clear, and the shit.
How old was you on the internet?
I was probably in 7th grade.
Cause you wasn't no child with internet. What porn site was you on in 7th grade?
I don't know what nigga. I probably typed in whatever the fuck I could. I was trying to hurry up. I told you, back to a size.
Hey, cause that's a true query. Naked butt.
Big titty bitches.
With 2
Big titty black bitches. I don't know.
Cause we had had a
Because-
computer when
Then I
was in
figured out
elementary
the
school.
N word,
Back-
blue, that gets you
Hey,
straight
how
there.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 35.
You know.
Yeah, we had a
Y'all
computer.
crazy,
I was in
bro.
elementary school, so and I definitely was on fucking porn.
Nigga,
Well, I wasn't
like
on
Asad said, you
I
got
wasn't on that. That's different than the community
Like
rooms
fifth grade,
where it's
fourth
like
grade, fifth grade.
No, I
the
wasn't.
old Yahoo where you go to community rooms.
Nigga, it's a chat room. This nigga ain't calling it community room.
Nah,
This
it
nigga
wasn't a
80
chat-
years old.
Was it a chat room?
What are you talking about? This nigga said community room.
That was more like a profile room. It wasn't like it was more like you could post your pictures.
You was on
on-
parts of Yahoo that we wasn't going to.
Man, look, I
You
had,
thinking
You
about
was
black
in too
lives.
deep.
Yeah,
You was
yeah.
in too deep,
I had
nigga.
to figure out how to get there. If you started with a blank Yahoo, good, how do you get
This
there?
nigga on Craigslist.
I didn't know the
searching
keyboard.
for
I didn't know porn. So at that age,
How many roses?
Oh,
I didn't know that word.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, if y'all talking back
Yeah,
in,
you know what that
we
is.
young, I'm at the library.
Generous.
That's why I
Yeah,
said
so let
naked
me tell
girl.
you, no, like, you
Like, I
right
don't,
though.
and if you put in naked girls,
Let
you
me-
get the
let me-
pop-ups that and the
let me
librarian
tell you.
coming, you trying to. You nigga, who the plug? Like,
Pull the plug. Nigga, just pull the plug.
So you
young
can't
niggas.
put naked girls.
Let
You
me
gotta
tell you.
put nude
Oh, shit.
women.
You
And
right.
then they give you
First
a-
one I did, I was like Playboy.
And I found Heidi Klum.
My first word was
White girl.
intake.
That was-
You know
I
what
told you. He's on Black Planet for Heidi Klum.
You know intake. You know intake.
I was just
Intake.
He over here watching cartoon dicks and shit.
That's my first one. My first
That's
one.
funny.
That's how I found. That's how I found out was like try to figure out everything else. But I
Hey,
went
'cause
to
I know about
intake
it.
first. I went
Hold
to
on.
intake first.
Hey, y'all ever tried to watch cartoons?
That's why I didn't watch the
Hey, you ever
Simpsons
tried to watch
after
that?
I
that.
was a little boy.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that
Because-
Hey,
shit.
man.
Everybody
Shoot blacks like a motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Bart Simpson
Yeah,
crazy.
Bart Simpson, Homer and Marge fucking.
Hey, yo, wow, bro.
That shit was beyond me, nigga.
Jessens and shit.
Now, motherfuckers bring pictures to school like that when we
But I'm
was
talking
kids.
about as a dog. You ever tried to watch
Oh.
cartoons? Come on, no. Cause now,
No, it's always.
I checked it out. Yeah, I watched it.
see,
but
the
it
truth
wasn't
gonna
like.
make you free,
It
nigga.
wasn't like a, yeah, I'm about to watch some motherfucker. I'm like, I need to watch some
I
cheeks
don't know
for
what
real.
Nah, that's that shit that be on the side.
With my
That shit weird. And I mean,
Yo, blonde.
people like what they like and shit, but nigga, I've never understood watching cartoons. Fuck, man.
Nah.
That's some weird.
that
That
shit dumb weird.
nigga.
They was
I
fucking
don't
in
get
Street
it.
Fighter, the animated movie. So if you like fucking animated movies, they do that in a lot of Japanese shit.
Well, yeah, if motherfuckers really be
I like
watching
Street Fighter.
animated movies and then.
It's more men than women on Street
I
Fighter.
don't know.
Yeah,
It's, I
Man,
mean,
look.
it's a.
Okay, they gonna do so much to Sean Lee.
You know,
They
if you know
how to
Street
slap
Fighter,
shit on the
if you
dick.
know Street Fighter, they have sex slaves over there.
Hey man, this stuff is
Motherfuckers
supposed to be
like-
forgotten in
motherfuckers like
grade
that
school,
shit, though.
man.
Mm,
That's
so
just
what?
here talking about
Motherfuckers
this.
like that shit though.
Personally speaking, what's the worst part of the internet to you? Aside.
The access, like the speed, like
I just
access.
want to see cartoon
Not the
titties
speed.
fast in a motherfucker, man.
Not the speed. No, I'm saying it's too accessible. And I think when it hit the phone
Man.
the way it did, that's where it became a problem. Like certain apps weren't built for where they started making apps, you know. But when they just had phone stuff, and then you have to get back to the house. I mean, I'd be cool if I could get back to the house and just
What
it'll
are you
upload all
talking
my
about?
pictures.
Nigga, just say
Social
specifically.
media.
Social
I think you
media.
talking
I
about
mean,
social media. That was
Like
about the
internet. If it's on
Oh,
your
so you
phone
say
where-
that
But you said
they
we
make
talking
two.
about the internet.
Yeah,
You
it's
talking
two.
about you just gonna say social media.
Yeah,
just
where you
back
just
to
can't. I
social
mean, you can
media.
still ride with the internet, GPS and all that, but it shouldn't have been where the internet's coming to you with the social media
So
aspect.
they just made it too readily available.
Yeah.
And yeah. What about you, Jason? What do you
I
think?
think,
Like,
But
I think it's the shit that I think for me is if are we talking specifically social media, right, or the internet period?
Internet, but
For, I will
I just
consider
tired.
then social media is that for
Yeah.
me because they place such a high value on this, and I watched it and I was really paying attention to it. Is like how much more progressively they will start going to people's Facebook pages and Twitters and seeing what they last tweet was before they did some fuck shit or before they died or before some shit happened. They like, oh, well, things were building up to this. Like they built a case. You building a case against yourself damn near on your own profile. So I think it's as much as for somebody who is an entertainer like myself and everybody here, maybe it's useful and putting yourself out there and
Yeah.
advertising yourself,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's a double-edged sword. Like it'll come back on you if you're not using it to put yourself out there. They're gonna use it against you, and whatever is put on there is seen as fact at this point. And that's why, back to Latour's point, that they starting to censor it so hard because people so gullible and believe anything that come across their feed, their timeline. Burger King finna go out of business.
They're not playing fair no more with the algorithm.
So it's propaganda. The algorithm is propaganda.
What about you, Julian?
Well, it's designed for you.
Man, I just don't like how everybody. It's just how everybody take it. You know what I mean? That's just how everybody just like really consumed, and so it forced people like us to deal with everybody else that's consumed.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Cause it's like
We crazy.
you can't go. We motherfuckers not really meeting up or going to go doing sociable shit. You know, really like social media. That's what's called, right? Motherfuckers not doing sociable shit for real.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like an imaginary box. So it's like motherfuckers not fucking.
It's an avatar.
Yeah. So it's like if we used it, if we broke it all the way down and just used it what we really needed to use it for, then I feel like it would take away a lot.
But I think that everybody got different things what they use it for.
Mm-hmm.
Like some bitches really need to be on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like some people.
Gotta get this pussy out there.
I mean, they do,
Pussy
but not
sell
really.
itself.
You feel me?
Pussy sell itself.
Shit. It
It added life to that though. It added life.
Okay.
But
they just
put some
fucked
pizzazz
up,
on that
They
pussy.
just fucked up. They just fucking up even more. Like, you know what's now we really like.
Kills the
If
social
we wasn't, yeah, exactly. So if we wasn't gonna come together as a people would imagine they're not like you said, it's imaginary box, right? Now motherfuckers feel like they come together and shit, right? You ain't physically touching them.
It's gotta start from the phone.
You know, I don't know. It's
My-
just like
A fake connection.
yeah.
My dislike though is the unwilling influence that it has. Like I think it affects people mental health more than life itself do. Like you've heard the increase of where people talk about, man, my anxiety. You know what I'm saying? It take one person to say something like I got anxiety, a celebrity, and everybody running around with anxiety. You see what I'm saying? Or everybody just running around depressed.
I
It
got
make
anxiety too, like a little kid.
Yeah,
Little brother.
like I don't like that.
Exactly.
I don't like that kind
Like
of
get
shit.
some Tylenol. You can't have that
It's-
cherry Tylenol.
It's too easy for them to mass manipulate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's too easy for them to create a bad eye. Everybody jump on it. It's too easy for these motherfuckers to
around here
come.
grown talking about they got trauma. Now they were. I mean, it's been around, but now they trying.
It's
to
popular.
It's popular
It's become
now.
popular.
Trauma. Yeah, you deal with their trauma. It's something to deal with their trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I don't like about it. That's on my low level. On a high level, man, I just don't like the government's involved in it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't, and when I say
Yeah,
government,
that's what
it's
it
not
is.
even just like the government. It's how these social media tech companies become the government. When you have a social media platform that can shut down the president's page,
Oh, yeah.
when you can censor the president, that's saying a whole lot of shit. Unless you know, if you never knew, that the United States is a corporation as opposed to a country, how we have grown to know what countries are, or the leadership. It clearly shows you that capitalism is the god or the religion of this country. For Mark Zuckerberg to be to Trump. You see what I'm saying? When you can just censor somebody like that because you deem what they say fake news. Or you can just say something and they say fact check. You know what I'm saying? And they say you tell a lie. Like I seen a meme that says that they didn't start using fact checkers until people start exposing lies. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the internet it's overpowered and we all under its control and I've tried certain things to like take away from my addiction. Like y'all know I don't got a personal Facebook page that I use because I know that draws me into some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When you know what your triggers are and shit, it's up to you to get away from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's my thing. I don't like how my biggest gripe is like the censorship. The censorship of the internet is turning into some China shit. I don't know if y'all know how, if y'all not familiar. What you say?
It's been like this though.
No, it haven't.
It just wasn't.
No, it haven't.
It just wasn't on the app.
It's
it wasn't
never
on
been
Instagram.
like this. It's never been like this.
Hey, CNN didn't want to report kindly about Trump.
You listen, fuck Trump. You ever comment about the comment of somebody's shit and they be like, this is supposed to have been reported as offensive, and they're like, do you really want to do this?
I know what you're saying, but
have you ever did that? Have you ever? I guess I'm the only motherfucker talk shit.
I ain't never
If you
did that.
listen, go on somebody's comment and say you whole ass nigga.
Yeah, you can't. You definitely can't do that. No
It'll
more.
stop
I
you.
just told you at the beginning of the early in the show that I used to go in the chat room and say the worst thing I could possibly think of. You nigga, bitch ass.
Had an editorial, you can send it to the New York Post, and you send in, I want to say you bitch ass niggas on Sunday. They're not gonna let you. They just dictating their platform.
This is what you don't understand, though.
It used to be open.
That's the
It's their
thing.
platform.
It's definitely the key is they shit. But this is what I'm saying. It changed. So I'm saying this is what I don't like about it. But just if I was just to go here personally on everybody's level, I'm giving you somebody's gripe. Somebody like they really let this nigga who don't even try hard teach 2 fucking classes on the fucking internet aside. That's what somebody's gripe about you. This nigga teaching 2 school classes and shit because the internet enables niggas like him to take advantage of shit. Jason. Niggas who fucking ain't funny, they sit around and make these silly ass skits, take away from quality stand-up comedians. You see what I'm saying? But it benefits somebody and hurts somebody else. Julie, I always say this about boxers in general. It's too fucking common. Sports are too common. It's too easy to access athletes. You see what I'm saying? It takes away from the mystique. You liable to see
motherfuckers that posting mid work, bad work, posting what they doing all the time and shit, working. It's like,
can you imagine
you
growing
really in
up?
the gym, you don't think about no fucking video telling somebody recording and shit like that. Like, bro, you already hate going in that motherfucker. If you work hard, I don't give a fuck who you is. If you really work hard, you don't like being in that motherfucker. Like you got
it's a system.
I gotta put this work in. I gotta.
It's habit.
Going this motherfucker radio. I mean, if you want some promotional shit, it's different.
That and then in boxers, remember, Mike Tyson, he come out with no socks on, that little pullover shit, the black shoes, and the intimidating look, and he sold fights off of his, you know what I'm saying, fighting, you know what I'm saying. Now you get these fighters out here who clamor for social media fame. These people say they stars and they stars just off saying they stars. They sit here, they argue with, I hate to use the term, but regular people, you know what I'm saying. I would have never seen Michael Jordan at the end of the fucking game and shit going back and forth with a fan, a la KD. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't like how it makes everything so fucking common. That's one of my biggest things and shit. I don't like, and I don't give a fuck who the president is, whether it's Trump, Obama, or Biden. I'm gonna tell you, man, I don't like how easy it is for somebody to get on there and say, fuck you, to the leader of the country. Whether I agree with the politics or not, and I don't, I always say that if you vote for the system, if you vote in this system, you have to go along with what's in the system. Whether you like who won or not, you have to get behind that leader if you identify as American. Trump, Biden, Obama, any of the Bushes, any presidents that's been here, we should never be able to hop on the internet and say fuck you to them.
But back to your original point though, nigga, if you put yourself on that platform, you have lowered yourself to these people level. And
That's
now
right.
you're accessible.
That's right.
So a motherfucker can say whatever the fuck they, cause I've been saying what the fuck I
Well,
want
it
to say on
shouldn't
Twitter.
be, it shouldn't be influence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't give a shit what nobody say. The last part of like matter of fact, beginning of 2020, slowly but surely, all the social media platforms start turning against Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And if Biden ain't doing what he wanted him to do, he gonna see the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like the influence that social media people have, the people behind, you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like. I don't like how they have the power to influence shit. Like they got 60-year-old black men out here on TikTok videos dancing, nigga. I hate that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit is scary to me, man. A grown ass nigga on fucking TikTok dancing. That is embarrassing to me, man. Or how women hang around with their daughters doing It's no fucking line of demarcation. There's no hierarchy no more. It's no leadership. And I think social media made everybody so common. Like I always said that social media should be broken up into age groups.
Cause it be like, you gotta think, you're not really about to go, like I said, it's a big ass crowd, right? And the dance is popular. You're not about to go outside and the dancers and get all their attention and say, look at this dance real quick for 10 seconds. So, man,
very true.
But it feeds that.
Look what I can do
in the private of your own space and then put it out there.
I got you.
So it's like, it's
Definitely.
part of the addiction. So you really a lame, huh? Yeah.
It's like a.
But you want to do the
But
dance.
everybody saying it ain't
Close the
lying.
door,
That's
do
what
it in
I
your
thought-
house
that's what I
4 or
thought
5
social
times
security
until you
come
get
on.
it
What should
right.
they be doing instead?
And then post
Instead of what?
These TikTok videos.
60-year-old men,
I mean,
Fucking
for fun.
look.
For fun.
you shouldn't be trying to fucking have fun when you're 60.
See, that's not fair.
Shouldn't no 60-year-old man be trying to have fun? You should.
They wouldn't have Viagra if that was the case.
That's
I
not
mean,
fun.
That's not fun though. You know
What,
what I mean?
fucking?
That's a
I'm
nut.
talking about
At 60,
I'm
fuck
talking
up.
about-
Oh, come the fuck
I'm
on.
talking about the video.
Hold on real quick.
Oh, okay.
At 60, you ain't fucking for fun no more.
What you fucking for?
A nut. The feeling.
You could get that on your own.
Okay, fuck yourself. But the point is, ain't no
They
60
going
year
out there.
Hold on, man. Can you imagine? Hold
I can't.
on. Hold the fuck. I relax. When I play the game, I don't play the game to have fun. I play it because it relaxes me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here trying to have, nigga. Take your ass to Kings Island.
You have a stroke or a heart attack. You can't do that no more.
What you
That's
think
how
Larry gonna do? You never heard the song?
Look, man, niggas' heart can hold up.
I'm going to the strip club.
At 60. Man, you gonna be in
You
there
talk-
fucking
that's
20 year old
sex.
when you 60, nigga. You gonna be an old creepy scary nigga.
So what should you be doing? That's not TikTok.
Picking out caskets.
Not no fitness
This
shit
is
like
fun.
dancing.
Yeah.
He stand
Yeah,
fit.
that's some old nigga shit. But
okay. I go official.
all right. One thing before we tap out. Anybody go first? If you could just take away one thing from the internet and remove it altogether, what would it be?
Fuck. The censorship.
The censorship. I mean, that's heavy. That's
Social
good.
media.
That's too wide.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
way
say
too-
the same.
it's
But then
not-
I was saying, thinking, damn, you can't take away LinkedIn and some.
I
I
want.
was like with social media because it forced everybody to go back to the regular shit. Man, we ain't had this shit.
Oh,
I wanted to say
You
that, but
feel
I'm.
me? Shit, like we ain't had this shit.
But I see
Wasn't
the.
there.
I see the benefits of it. Even though I hate it, it's a necessary evil, and like MC said, pimping ain't dead. It just moved to the website.
Message.
So you gotta get it.
Motherfucker
Conform.
led
message
to a
and
hell-
all.
motherfucker led to
He's
a
a
hell
message.
before social media.
I would
message.
My thing is, I'll take away like buttons. That's what I'll take
I
away.
just text you or call you.
I'll
Just
take
the
no.
message.
I'll take away likes. Yeah,
likes.
because a lot of people show out and act out for the benefit of a fucking like.
Yeah, likes.
And it's
Validated.
Yeah, and it's always gives a
What
false
about
sense of
comments?
comments. I mean, move fat bitch. I'm okay with that.
I
You know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
I definitely would take away the fact, the ability to be able to call people on these fucking platforms.
People be calling.
Don't call my fucking phone, bro. It's on the internet. Just like, I guess I can do this.
Motherfucker definitely call you. though.
Don't call me after I just
Curious
posted some
as
shit.
hell.
Jason over here talking like he a bad bitch.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I call me.
I just think the shit. I think it should be separated. That's all. Like the
I agree.
internet, the fucking phone, the phone. I don't know.
Mine, but like I said,
Shit,
mine be the
definitely
likes
get
though.
Yeah, that's a good one though. That's actually a really good one. I didn't have enough time to think about it like you who posed the question.
Hey, man, listen. I freestyle that.
That was good. That was good.
Shout out to everybody who rocking with us though. Juvie, you got anything in the pipeline that's coming through, Pause?
Man, I'll say 4.5 more weeks of training camp. April 2nd, a return of the motherfucking boy, man. I want to say superstar, but Pookie Jones making his debut. April 2nd.
That nigga really be out there named Pookie.
And that was, man. So I had to go outside because my coaches really don't be calling me like that. So when they call me, I'll be thinking some really important shit. But he wanted to talk to me about sparring again because I sparred today. I know I've been on
See, you was nice. That's what's up.
Then, you know, it was telling me about certain things that I did towards the end of the round because I have I don't really coast, but sometimes I do depending on who I'm sparring with. So I can kind of save a little bit on certain things or try to figure it out. I don't really think I was coasting. I feel like I was really trying to figure the motherfucker out.
Did he tell you was coasting?
Yeah, he told me
Oh,
I
you
was
was
coasting.
You was coasting.
So the last,
He called you a couple hours later to tell you that you was coasting.
Yeah, in the last half, he was like, "Man, that's a sharpest." He said, "I seen you look good all the past 3 months." So I was like, I need to be doing that from round 1, what I was doing. So
April 2nd. Side, you got any fights coming up? What's going on? Shout out to Side. Side, that nigga.
You said fights or flights?
Hey, you feel that stunt? Oh, catch fights, not feelings.
Really on next, man. You know Texas about to open back up 100%.
Yeah, I seen that little.
So what you
post.
gonna do?
That was
You
real?
out there? Yeah, that shit real like a motherfucker. They
Yeah, I'm about to
out there,
head to.
man. What you gonna do, man? You
We was
going
talking
out
about
Texas?
Kings Island earlier. I'm about to head down to Disney World.
You going to Disney?
Disney World.
Okay.
And,
By yourself?
That shit, it is March in a couple weeks. Nah, with the brothers. You know, my little niece having a party. So
Okay.
10 years.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's
Oh
up.
man.
Goofy returns home.
I hope he does. I was down there looking for the whole game.
What up, Jason?
Oh shit! Every Monday, I got content coming out on every page. Follow me at GoJasonR. So this Monday coming out, we got a music video coming out. So make sure y'all
You and Lance.
subscribe to
Shout out to Lance.
So make sure you subscribe to at GoJasonR, YouTube, and all social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I do have a TikTok where I'm jittering.
See?
Wiggling.
That's not gonna be
I got
something.
I got one video, nigga. I'm doing this. I'm doing a Harlem Shake, nigga.
Next to a skeleton. Next to a skeleton.
I ain't made one yet, man.
But I deleted that shit because of Chinese spyware. But
Ain't no telling what.
then Monday,
When I seen motherfucking who I see on.
nigga, let me finish the fuck what I'm finna do.
Junior don't get shit. Junior don't get shit.
Monday, try to do an improvised stand-up mic. Then Wednesday, maybe Gutties and Greenwood. So stand-up is coming back. I'm gonna be back on that. But definitely hit on my page because it's gonna be every Monday. It's gonna be something new. So
You fuck with Godfrey?
Yes.
You know he here this weekend?
No, I need to go then.
I might.
I like Godfrey.
fuck
That's the
Godfrey
real one.
funny, ain't
That's a real one.
Hey,
He
they
from
got
Chicago.
some cheap Godfrey. Ain't that his first name?
Yep.
Yeah, it might be Godfrey.
Just Godfrey. It's just Godfrey.
But that motherfucker though, he gonna be here though, man. We might have to look at the table, cause they charging cheap for his shit.
Damn.
His
Funny.
his shit cheaper. They got Damon Wayne's son crack.
Next week.
But his shit way more.
This is
than
Godfrey.
Yeah.
Godfrey the comedian.
Okay.
You probably seen him on like 7-Up commercials or shit like that.
Okay.
Well, maybe not that.
I know more.
Yeah.
He-
Long time ago.
Godfrey funny than motherfucker though. Mixtape coming soon. We in the final. You ever get your verse?
Yeah, I gotta record that motherfucker. I'm going on vacation Thursday. So.
Okay.
Good time to record down
You
here.
know,
In the zone.
Hey, flights over feelings.
How long you about to be on vacation?
Thursday to Monday. My brother
Where you
get
going?
married on
Tropics.
Saturday. We're going to Florida. My brother get married on the beach.
That's
Okay.
God damn.
Everybody finna be.
Niggas can talk to anything. and shit.
Niggas
Niggas
finna
up
start-
there bare feet with the rain, or the wind blowing through his hair and
Yeah,
shit.
go.
right though, man.
Yeah, ain't no shit no
like,
more.
bro,
Yeah, there ain't no nigga suggestion.
Niggas
Everybody
just want to be like, take the bitch by her. Hey, you my wife now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Nigga, don't
You
walk
feel me?
barefoot. Nigga, don't walk barefoot on Miami beaches, nigga.
Niggas get talked to the door.
Fuck that. You got risk whatever it is for the romance.
Niggas get talked to the
Stepping in your homie nut.
You're absolutely right, nigga.
That hurt my ears, nigga. That hurt my sense. We gotta censor this nigga, man.
Hey, you gonna see your friends down there. Everybody fucking on the beach. It ain't just a drink, nigga. Sex on the beach is real, nigga.
This nigga out here giving cautionary Miami tales. But thank everybody for tuning in to the best podcast you never heard of. Can see nobody. The mixtape will be coming out the end of this month. This is the burpest nigga in the world, man. This nigga give me a soundtrack. I'm out here closing out the burps. Hey, but no, end of the month and shit. We got some finishing up shit. I think I gotta re-record like 2 verses. Aside, you gonna get a verse in?
Hey, man, I might. Somebody write that thing
No,
like
Drake.
Drake.
This nigga start talking right here, Jason.
Nah, I'm just talking
Nah,
about
bullshit.
shit.
You see that shit?
Come
Hey,
on,
listen. Real quick though. Honestly, if Masai gonna get a verse, but Corey always tell me he gonna get a verse. I would pay good money to see Corey standing in that fucking booth. I would
Hey,
pay
man,
money.
Mario,
Would you?
$75 for the
Listen,
verse.
I'm gonna tell you this. And I hope
I
y'all don't think ill of me. And y'all might not
Charge
say this shit on
y'all.
air.
Tax y'all.
You might not say this on air, but I know that once I see it, y'all gonna think maybe. I ain't gonna say it on air. I don't want to.
Shout out to Corey.
Shout out to Corey. Hey, no, yes I am. If Corey had an OnlyFans, I'll pay to see that shit.
For the recording of the song. Nigga, Paul.
Would you?
For the song?
Now fuck that song. The music he gonna make, nigga. Pause. If it's anything like these goddamn videos, nigga. Hey, hold on, son. If I had the link and shit, hey man, watch what Corey doing to her.
Man, nah, I gotta stay out of that. I gotta stay
Would you
out
choose?
of that, brother.
Would you? Hold on, that's how you
Hold on,
you
think
would.
about it. And you know, cause you come to the moment, you can't even lie up front.
It's not.
You even come to that moment where you like, man, am I really about to do this shit or not?
Man,
Like,
listen,
do I really, like, if
I gotta see Corey destroy a motherfucker, man. I
Like,
got.
you really want to look at this nigga like, cause you look at him like,
He gonna have his. He gonna.
that's what you doing.
That nigga have his Jordans on.
That's what you doing, talking all that shit. That's what you be doing.
That nigga had that polo scarf on. Hey.
Cameras sometimes can.
He got bad talking about. Ain't gonna
What'd
be
you
all
say?
that. Hey,
The cameras can
hey,
sometimes
he gonna
throw
be
you
so
off,
close to the
man.
Wait a
camera.
minute, what you mean?
I'm just saying, I think for them situations where you gotta understand that the cameras might throw off your ability to stay.
So he said he don't want to see Corey unless Corey at his top. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He
nah,
said if you want to see Corey gotta be at
I'm
his
just
peak.
saying, like,
Okay, I see what you saying,
it's a
nigga.
bad situation.
Shout out to Corey though, man. This shit sound weird if y'all don't know Corey and shit.
Man.
On everything.
Man, I was
I'm
prepared
trying not to
for
look at
saying
this nigga
fucking
dick.
stepping in and out on the beach. Y'all don't even fucking, that's regular, nigga. Y'all thought I want to see this nigga go.